Hello everyone and welcome back. Oh god, I messed up my intro. Oh, okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Raven's Tale, or Raven's Story, whatever you wish to call it. That is, whatever sounds better to you. We are coming back to Dapple being sick. And it seems like soon they will be big enough to... Oh god. It seems soon they'll be big enough for the Growing Pups quest. They look pretty big as of right now. I am currently at the point of recording this episode, maybe getting sick. So if you hear coughs, hiccups, or anything along the sorts of that, or just pain in general, I might be getting sick. But hey, I don't take breaks. Yes, I do know there's been times where I go months without making a single video. I will say, at time of starting this channel, I was a lot younger and less mature than I am now. And I went a full year without posting stuff in the beginning before I started posting up again. And then after that, it was like every few months, it would be like a single post, or maybe even a post of like 1 through 3 videos. Then I disappear for like 4 months again. And even now, I have trouble editing videos due to lack of motivation. And also, overboarding myself with work, which is something I commonly do. And overboarding, such as in working in like 5 different things at once, like trying to do schoolwork, also trying to manage friendships, relationships, and then also trying to work on a series. That's hard to do all the time, and then also having to edit videos. While having drama going on in your life, it's hard to try to constantly make a constant upload schedule. Which is why with this series, I try to make sure I post a single video at least once a week. Whether that just be a funny little skit in my shorts, or a little, like, an episode like this, or like an animation meme, which this channel was originally actually going to be animation memes. Back when I was younger, ever since I was like 7 or something, I've been just really into animation and art. And that's what the channel was originally going to be, me posting animation memes. But as time passed and I started getting less and less into art and became more busy with other stuff, and also found out a lack of motivation to post things, I stranded away from YouTube for a while, and then only recently, I think like 2 months ago, I started coming back into YouTube full time. Full time for me is posting around 1 day a week. If I'm correct, as of recording this video, there has been 4 episodes published. And I just realized I forgot to put something in one of the titles. But this is off topic, and looks like we can actually sleep now. Though, as we're howling and then going to go out and hunt some elk, I will... Oh, no. I know where they're attacking. Oh, we got one of the alphas here. Apparently a wolf we don't know. body blocking. We will kill this guy. That's for sure. Oh, no. Oh no. Sorry, I got quiet there. I was focusing heavily on trying to get them to not. No, 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 no. You do not get to just waltz up in here. No, he's low enough, honestly. It also is like way too close to the den for my comfort. I also think that this is live telling me I need to go mark up my territory, but at the same time, it's best to wait until it's around 30% to go ahead and mark it. No, so you're almost dead. You're dying. Alright, so that's one less wolf to worry about. He's not a merciless killer, but he sure won't make sure that there's not going to be any wolves tainting his territory, that's for sure. He wants to hunt something though this time, that's for sure. Wait, what? Ash! Ash, get in there. Ash, remove his patootie. There we go. Finally. Now I can go hunt something. That was a hassle. But what was I going to talk about earlier before we got rudely interrupted? I don't want to hunt a pronghorn. Mule deer is fine. Oh yes, that's correct. I was going to talk about my series. So, with all of these animation memes I've been getting lately, we have the Mother Mary and then the Freeway Kiss. At this point, I can say, oh, there we are. I can literally read that animation meme lyric for lyric. Yeah, I can literally read it from lip to lip, lyric for lyric. I hate that we were literally forced into the water. Oh, Coco, you about to get on them? Coco, yes! Get it, Coco! Ooh, no. Ah. Wait a minute. That was over dramatic. But, with the animation memes, they actually tell a story, and you guys should expect a lot more of those in my weekly content. Not weekly, because I can't say I'll be able to. And as I said this before in earlier videos, but never actually started working on it. Oh, until now, that is. Essentially what I've been saying in past videos is that I've been working on a series, which is correct. I am working on a series. However, it's been slow. Last year's when I came up with the series, I think it was like what, late 2023 or early 2024 that I started actually thinking about it, writing up scripts and such, and actually getting a team. Though as of right now, it is still currently just me working on the series, including some mild voice actors. Is this even the same one this is even the same mule deer that we were hunting before. But with that new series working on, I had been sapped out of my energy to really edit the videos, which is why the series wasn't going with day-to-day updates, and I decided to stick with weekend updates, or whenever I feel like I can edit a video. So essentially how the schedule goes for editing the videos, it goes of like a, hey, I finished editing this video today, I'm gonna post it. Like the moment it's done editing, if it's not like 8 p.m. or something, then yeah, I will go ahead and post the video. That is how it works with my posting for episodes like this. That's a buck mule deer. I don't want to hunt bucks. I might be able to go a little bit further up in my territory. And I can mark a bit as well. If I'm correct, since it's summer, they're going up to higher elevations for elk, so... Oh god. So I should most likely start heading upwards when I want to kill, when I'm hunting down elk. But with my animation series, it's taking time, as the script has not even been fully written out yet for the series due to lore being scarce in the first season. We're going for a more storytelling action field series, and it's not just me working on this, there's one other person working on this, including several different voice actors which we have already gotten. And with that going on, maybe you can tell, I just really have no script for when I'm recording these videos. I just talk about whatever. If it comes to mind and it's age appropriate, I'll talk about it. And also, if you guys are enjoying the PNG avatar, I think it's an upgrade from my last one. Also, if you are wondering what I use to have this PNG avatar, it'll be down in the description of what I use. I hope one day to be able to do live streams. That would be amazing, actually. But for now, I'll settle with just going ahead and, when doing events or something, hopping on a Discord call. Since I can't physically live stream anything. Not allowed to, sadly. I can't even hunt these guys, they're too fast. Like, you have to sneak up on them, and then that's like the only time you can actually hunt them. No, I forgot to mark. But with me now working full-time on my animation series, I expect it to hopefully come out this year. If I can get help on that, that'd be wonderful, though I doubt it. I can't physically pay anybody to help me. And I don't know anybody who can copy my art style. Because I feel like it'd be weird to have my art style going on and somebody else coming on with a different art style. I feel like that'd be a little bit weird. No, then again, my art style is constantly changing. With my art style literally changing like every few seconds at this point. Oh, oopsies. No, literally, like, I'd be in the middle of doing an animation, and then my art style just suddenly changes, because I took, like, 2 seconds away from my thing to practice how to draw something, and next thing I know, like, one frame will have, like, these wonky legs, and then the next frame, suddenly the legs are perfect, and the art style changed. My art style is constantly changing, which is why even in my sprite, you can see the art style changing. Like, you can see how it goes from goofy, big ears to suddenly small ears. And also the eye changes shape. The tail changes as well. It's like every single different time I draw, like, a completely different image, the whole animation just changes. So if I missed any sense, that's because I'm, like, kind of not paying attention to what's going on in my game. I'm not paying attention to my sprite, so I just like how it looks. This whole video is a lot more talking than what I normally do. I just realized that. But the animation memes I'm gonna be putting out hopefully a lot more commonly. Depends on when I have time to make them and such. In fact, they're gonna be putting together some lore. The freeway kiss meme, that was just a silly goofy thing that I could do. It holds no real lore except introducing some characters, like a relationship including polyamory. I will say that series is mostly consisting of LGBTQ plus characters. Some of the characters are straight, so, like, it's not every single character in there is gay. I could not do that. No, some characters are straight. Do note how I am saying some, because a lot of the characters still are gay and LGBTQ plus. But not just all of them. But I'd say most of the cast is. So if you don't like that, then probably best if you just don't watch that series or my channel in general. No, that's only for people who don't like that kind of stuff on their content. No, if you're all for it, I say go ahead. And speaking of which, if you wish to see more of that, then you can go join my Discord server down below, my official Discord server for my channel, which will always be in the description of all my videos. And in the rules of that, there is the server link for there's a server link for my series, because they're two different Discord servers in case somebody just wants my original content, and for somebody who wants only updates on what I'm working on for my series. Or you could go check out my Tumblr too. I like to give lore dumps there. When I draw a character from anything, normally I post it on my Tumblr and give a lore drop about them as well. So if you were to go to my Tumblr and want to check out just my content, and if you were to just go to Tumblr, you can probably just search up Stormy Night E, basically my channel name, as a tag, and it should put up some things from my Tumblr on there. Or if you just want to check out Call of the Void, which is my series name, it has an official name, Call of the Void, you could just search up COTV, because that's the short name for it. Oh no! I'll lose it. I don't have the stamina, and also the pack affinity is too low. I'll just lose the hex. I can claim it back later. Bad thing is we're coming back with no food. That's like the second time hunting has failed. What's going on? That's a rabbit. Yes. Rabbit for the puppies. Let's see, Dapple, can you come out? Thank you, Dapple. Good thing for that hair carcass. Alright, Raven will curl up now and just go to sleep. I've never had problems with hunting before. I think it's because I'm just not going the right direction. I'm spending way too much. Okay then. I'm just spending way too much time looking in the wrong direction. Okay. Note to self, I need to go up there and do hex claiming. I just hope Dapple doesn't die. That'd be annoying. That'd be really annoying, actually. Looks like Dapple's coat is coming in. Crow is like literally as black as his dad. As dark as his dad. Looks like his dad. Let me just get this pack of honey as high as I possibly can before heading out. Alright. I forgot I could do that, Lamau. Line. Alright, and so let's... Bro, there we go. Finally. I need to start learning directions. There we go. Yes, elk. I need elk. We need to hunt something, actually. Hunt, then territory. Basically hunt and then get whatever territory we can bring back. These pups need food. And how are we to provide food if we don't have food? I mean, if I could find like a decent carcass, that'd be great. Like carcass over hunting. Anything to save us from injuries. I've noticed as time passes, I get less and less into like doing Raven's perspective and more into just doing basic commentary. I feel like doing basic commentary allows you guys to know more about what's going on and also some nice facts. Like just something that you guys can laugh at, essentially. Meanwhile, doing Raven's perspective gives you guys like narration. Which I will say I'm not good at narration. It's clear these guys are healthy. Coco, get out of there, please. Can these guys just run, actually? Maybe howl? Will that do the trick? Howling? I don't want to, I actually just, there we go, finally, in all honesty. I don't know, should we? This guy does seem pretty slow. Oh, well. Oh, pff. Did I just cuss? I hope I didn't. Please don't. Just don't. The best thing to go for would be one of the calves, in all honesty. Coco, can you distract the mother? Ooh, owie. Coco, do not try to take hints, please. Can I pick him up? I doubt it. Yeah, I can't. I'm taking chunks out so I can eat. We're probably gonna have to hunt again if we're being honest. But we don't really have the time to hunt again. The moment that baby runs, we're free to go. That's the mother? Think so, at least. I got a minor injury, so I want to be careful, actually. Ooh, you know, want to dodge those. Back up. So they can decide to run, then chase. Who decided to make a baby this fast? I'm sorry, but who? There we go. Now we can eat. No, there's literally not enough room for us to save the carcass. This should save us for a bit. Well, it'll be enough for a little bit, that is. I just hope that none of the pups come out. I notice that when I'm hunting, I don't seem to talk a lot because I just focus. I lock in. I don't like that eagle. I do not like that eagle. I don't like those eagles. Finally close enough to the den. There you go. Now the pups can properly eat. We're just waiting for Dapple to go ahead and be full, and then we'll sleep again. We're running too low on sleep, honestly. It's like we're either always at halfway sleep or we're just on 0 sleep. Because after this, hopefully, we can feed the pups again and then head out to mark territory because we need to do that. No, if the territory's like 20%, it might be just better to sleep, honestly. I don't like that. I didn't like how it did that, but I guess it's okay. Seeing how when I barked, nothing came running at us. Alright, what will be best is to sleep. Hopefully when we wake up in the morning we won't be attacked. Oh, Dapple's like so sick. She's like so sick right now. Don't think we're gonna lose another pup to sickness. Like, come on. We've been with her for the whole time. I think she's too sick to eat. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna wait until her health reaches pretty low, then just sleep again and hope that she recovers. Because don't tell me that we're only gonna have 2 pups by the end of this. I don't want to lose another pup to sickness. Oh my god. Last episode was a massacre. We lost our mate, Riju, and then our pups, Ace and Mupai. I quite frankly just don't care about the territory right now. Rose Creek. What? Huh? Did they move? Departed wolves. Riju. South Creek. Status dead. Rose Creek. Rose Creek. Oh, the alpha's dead. Well, the male alpha is. They just moved away though. Departed wolves. Oh. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Status moved away. So 3 wolves that we known moved away. Okay. We were originally going to go out mark territory after we woke up from the sleep, but with not Riju, with Dapple being so close to death's door, I think it's best if we just wait. Hopefully doing that will increase her chances. It's a girl, right? Yeah. If Dapple dies, we'll be left to one girl and one boy. Crow being the boy and Ash being the last girl. There's no way 2 pups. There's no way. Well, no. Pick up. Jesus. If a pup gets loose or goes out of the tall grass, pick them up and just put them back in. The moment they stop losing their fear indicator when I growl, and chase them off, and then we'll just go right back to sleep. Coco is like not buying them at all. Go, pick up, put down. That could have been bad. Ah! This is. Sorry about that pause there. Or like that weird cut. Jesus Christ. We'll just sleep and hope for the best. No, they die. No. How come every single time I have a sick pup, they die? No matter what I do. Honestly, that's so annoying. They get sick and then they die. Like, come on. This is like my second pup. This is the second pup that got sick and died. No matter what we do, they just die. Raven's bound to think that he's cursed with sick pups that will always die no matter what. Crow was the only one who got sick and survived. I'm not kidding. If I remain corrected, Crow was the first one to get sick, and is also the only one, and also the first one to survive. In fact, he was also the runt. It's only time I'll tell that one. They're almost 25 pounds. Alright, what will be best now? Alright, have them come with us while we go out to mark territory and see if we can also find anything to hunt along the way. If we have more pack mates, which hopefully in the future we will, then we won't have to really bother with needing to do all this. What I mean by needing to bother with doing all this, I mean we wouldn't have to just go for the cast, we could actually go for the big mama elk with their full health. Because then there'd be like, if these two survive, which I would hope that they'd survive, if both of them survive and live to become subordinates or yearlings at first, because they'll be yearlings first and then subordinates, then hunting elk would be a whole lot easier. I'm not gonna catch those guys. What am I thinking? That's an elk scent. Oh god. We have about 5 more minutes before this episode ends. So, in last episode, we had lost one of our children. We had lost our mate and 2 of our pups. Our mate to a grizzly bear, and then one of our pups to sickness, and then the other one to a coyote. Also, before you wonder, since this OC is based off me, I do not have heterochromia IRL. I know my OC does, but that's something I lack IRL, sadly. Heterochromia is cool, and I very much like how it looks on people, but I do not have it myself. Alright, yeah, no, this guy would be great. Minor injuries suck. At least it wasn't major, honestly. Like, we both suffered minor injuries. Best place to attack is the neck. There's a lot more damage. Not to makes you do less damage. And now we have something to eat. I just really hope none of our pups get sick. To the fact that when they get sick, they seem to just die. We're both hidden. We both had minor jaw injuries. That's crazy. Alright, but and I held, make sure that's marked. And now we are free to continue on marking our territory. If I remember correctly, I wanted like a big territory like that, which honestly I still want. That we could expand it a bit more to be like that, more out that way. It would be more of a hassle to mark up, honestly, but then again, who cares? It would mean that territory would fall a lot slower and also less wolf attacks. We'll be ending off the episode here in just a minute or two, so hopefully we're able to get a little bit more marking done before then. If you couldn't tell, a lot of the episodes have barely any editing, as I find it hard to edit videos. I edit out things like obnoxious noises. I do go through the whole video though. I skim through each video that's been recorded, find things that need to be cut out or blurred or covered. Like, let's say something, like I open up a folder accidentally on my PC and it shows up there, and it shows my name, then I covered out with a note. However, things, or like, let's say my mother calls me downstairs to do something, then yes, that's getting cut out of the video. So when you see obnoxious cuts, that means something happened. Normally I'm able to just transition those cuts smoothly, like very smoothly, but there are times where the cuts happen randomly. Like I didn't expect that thing to happen, so there's cut. Alright, looks like we'll just get this last piece of territory, then we'll leave it at that. Do let me know in the comments if I should change anything about my PFP or anything like that. Though if you do leave a comment and I say will do, and then like the next few episodes you like don't see anything, then yeah. I heard your comment. I just had videos pre-recorded. Anyways, that is where we'll leave off on today's episode, everyone. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic day. So, goodbye, everybody.